Should we say hi first?
Yeah, hi.
Hey! You want to introduce us?
Everybody knows who we are.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Childfree Guy and Ashley. If you haven't seen my videos yet, watch them.
They're awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, well, first thing up on the docket is birth control and why in the year 2013 everybody should be on birth control. If you having sex, you should be on birth control.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there's no excuse for accidental pregnancy in the year 2013.
No.
In this country, there's no excuse. In the developed Western world, there's no excuse.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, there's been in the news in January, the FDA just approved a new IUD called Skyla, and it's a hormonal IUD like Mirena that's already on the market, and it's a 3-year instead of the 5-year. It has a lower dose of hormones, and the device itself is smaller, and it's being marketed towards teenagers and women who've never had children, and this is huge. I mean, IUDs are a great way to prevent pregnancy. You know, they're basically foolproof. The doctor puts it in, and you don't have to think about it for 3 years.
That's nice. I mean, who wouldn't want that?
People that think that all women should be pregnant all the time?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about accidents versus family planning? It just blows my mind that people are making more people without any thought to the consequences.
Well, I mean, you know, not to get too religious, but religion also plays a huge part in it. You know, big families are in every religion.
That's true.
You know, there was a child-free church.
Really?
I think, yeah, I heard about in the group that there was a child-free church
Oh.
at one point, but all the members died out or it dissolved.
Oh, are you talking about the Shakers?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Shakers. It wasn't that they were child-free; it was that they were abstinent. No sex allowed.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah, 19th century American history. I read something else last year, a study by Johns Hopkins University that said that 19% of women aged 18 to 29, and that is my age group, I'm 29, believe that they are infertile, and only 6% of women in this age group actually are. What the hell? If you think it's not going to happen to you, it won't happen to you?
Denial. Yeah, denial. The people think that if they believe hard enough in something, that it's not going to happen.
Yeah, scary thought.
We see how often that works with, you know, the teen pregnancy rate, the rate of unplanned and unwanted children, you know, like Ashley was saying. I mean, like, how we have to do something, the world's only going to hold so many people, and we're going to have some huge natural disaster. Mother Earth is going to right itself. And it's just, something is going to happen. Meteor, floods, hurricanes, whatever. We already have all that stuff, but
We're already changing our climate and bringing the wrath down upon ourselves.
yeah.
I just don't understand how so many otherwise intelligent human beings can just get pregnant accidentally. In our age group, I know of only a few couples that actually planned to have children.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people. You know, I know one couple, they got knocked up on their honeymoon.
Yeah.
You know, another couple, yeah, okay, they wanted a child at some point, but it just sort of happened. These things should not just happen. Maybe I'm just, you know, a crazy planner or something, but I can't even go into the grocery store without a vague idea of what I want to buy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine just having sex without regard for the consequences, and who cares if it's going to make somebody else that I'm going to have to take care
Well,
of.
I mean, you know, in defense of that, heat of the moment, you know, passion, alcohol most of the time.
See? I'm telling you, everybody gets sterilized at birth, and then, once you've proven your ability to care for a child,
Mm-hmm.
once you're in a stable relationship,
Yeah.
then it's reversed.
Yeah, I totally agree. That would completely wipe out teen pregnancy. That would completely wipe out unplanned, unwanted pregnancy. You know, the population would shrink.
Personally, I think that we all should have a license to breed, and couples need to be married for a minimum of 5 years before they can start making more people, just to make absolutely damn sure that your relationship is going to hold itself together. Not to say that marriages don't end after more than 5 years, but at least if you're planning children, you've got more of an idea of what you're getting into.
Yeah, and the couple can also know that, okay, we're not going to have babies right away.
We can save up.
Yeah, we can save
plan.
up, plan
We can
everything.
get stable in our careers. We can move to a good part of the country for this.
Exactly, yeah.
How many coworkers do you have under the age of 25 that are single moms that have had accidental children?
God. At least 8. I work in an assisted living home, and they hire these guys right out of high school. And I mean, a lot of my coworkers, 18 years old. Let's see, 3 of them are 18. A couple of them are 19. And they all have 1 kid each, and they're all but one single moms. And the one that's not a single mom is going through a divorce right now. So she's about to become a single mom. And
Even the ones that have kids, you said somebody's in her late 30s and has 2 kids and is in an abusive marriage.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that this man did not exhibit these qualities before she decided to breed with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. People don't change like that. They don't all of a sudden have a kid and then...
Let's have children, because a child will change him.
Oh, yeah.
He'll settle down.
Yeah.
He won't leave. He won't beat me anymore. No, he'll just beat you and your child.
Yeah, I'm the product of that. You know, my dad was abusive before my mom had me. I was an ultimatum baby. And
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. You know, I was an ultimatum baby. My mom gave my dad an ultimatum when she was, I don't remember what age she was, but she said, give me a child by the age of, I think it was like 27 or between 27 and 33 somewhere, it doesn't matter, or I'm leaving you. Well, you know, he was abusive to her before I came around, and he was abusive to her and I after I came around. So we see how well that went.
Changing to a different topic, we wanted to talk a little bit more about the freedoms that we enjoy without having children. My best friend from my home state, I'm from Maryland and we're in Arkansas now, she's coming to visit us next weekend, and she's never met the man in my life before, so I'm eager for her to give her BFF seal of approval.
Yay.
And yeah, she's child-free as well, her and her husband. They have a dog and some guinea pigs, but no kids on the horizon for them either. And yeah, it's wonderful that she can take off and come out here for a weekend, and we're going to cook and hang out and talk, and it's going to be a good time.
Yeah. And, you know, we don't have to worry about our, you know, children of ours running around, or she's never going to have to worry about, you know, scheduling a babysitter, or, you know, a weekend where the guy takes care of the kid, or, I mean, we don't have to worry about baby-proofing our house. She's not going to bring any kids with her. It's perfect.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, me too. Surprise! We're talking about child-free hobbies. Most parents I've talked to say that their hobbies either went completely out the window after they had kids, or it was severely reduced in the time that they could dedicate.
Or the hobby ends up being all about the kids. I have
Yeah.
a teacher friend who is majorly into scrapbooking. I met her in college, and she's huge into scrapbooking, and now all of her scrapbooking revolves around the kids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my mom does that too, but it's, I don't know, maybe it's just like a mom hobby.
I don't know. I've always considered scrapbooking to be, you know, kind of the last bastion of the mom. You know, you go into the scrapbooking aisle at, you know, craft store, and it's nothing but moms with kids and strollers. Tell us about your hobby, Mike.
My hobby. Oh yeah, I have one hobby.
Well, you have several hobbies, but let's talk about the one that you can talk about on camera.
Okay, yeah, one of my hobbies is gaming. You know, I love online games, console games. I've done it since I was a kid. I play casually. Sometimes I go hardcore and, you know, spend all day on a Saturday, or all day on a Sunday, or all night, or whatever. You know, I have the time to do that, the time to dedicate to my hobby. I enjoy it. And, you know, I feel that everybody has, you know, what they like to do, and children just seem to kind of interrupt that or take it away. I was helping a friend's friend move into his apartment, and it was him, his wife or girlfriend, and their child. And we got to talking about what we like to do, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a gamer, you play this and this and that. He's like, oh yeah, I've played that, a little bit of that, but I don't play many games. He said, what was his quote? He said, I used to be a gamer, but when I had a kid, that stopped completely. I felt so sorry for him. I mean, I thoroughly enjoy my life without children. Why would I change it? That's what I don't get. People that think that children are going to, I mean, some people, you know, they are parents and not breeders, and, you know, they genuinely want to have children. They plan for them financially, emotionally.
It's nice to see that.
Yeah, it is really nice, and that's what's going to make them happy, and they know that's what's going to make them happy, or they hope at least. There are some cases that go bad where they plan and hope and pray for children and to start a family, and it just, something goes wrong, or they don't have a bond with a child or something, and it doesn't work out the way they planned it, and they end up despising their children. I've seen many cases like this, and it's unfortunate.
It's too much chance for me, honestly. There's enough chance in life as it is. You know, you never know what's going to happen, and, you know, if that's one area of my life that I can control by not, you know, bringing another human being into this world that I'm going to have to deal with in some regard in any case, then I'm going to do it. You know, I have my own hobbies, and, you know, one of my big ones is reading. I've been reading since I was 4 years old, and I've always loved to read, and I have a lot of friends that have kids, and they like to read too, but it's in little snatches here and there. you know, and a lot of times they're relegated to reading whatever the hot mom book at the present moment is, which most recently I think was 50 Shades of Grey. That's it, exactly. Yeah. One of my best friends, she's absolutely gaga over those books, and I'm like, okay, well, whatever gets you through the day, I guess. Me personally, I've been rereading some of the works of Stephen King recently, and I've read this one exactly once, Pet Sematary, and it was back in high school, and hadn't picked it up since, and I'm really having a good time getting through it again. So I'm glad that I have the time to do that.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, you can sit in quiet and enjoy reading, enjoy some music without having to worry about, oh, is my kid in the other room destroying something?
Yeah. Oh, I haven't heard him in a while. He must have gotten into something.
Yeah. Well, all the stories I read about that is if you live in a house with a child or a small child and they're silent for a while, you should be worried. They're silent for more like 30 seconds. They've found something to entertain them, and it's usually in a destructive manner.
See, that wasn't the case with me, but I know that most kids weren't like me. My mother used to say that she could just leave me. I was 1 or 2 years old. She'd just leave me on the floor with a book or stuffed animal or something, and leave for an hour and come back, and I was still in the same place. My younger brother was hell on wheels, though. So.
Yeah.
We also wanted to talk about pets and child-free people. We know a lot of child-free people that are all about animals. They work for rescue agencies. My best friend that I mentioned before does foster care for guinea pigs, actually, for a small animal rescue group. And we know a lot of people that do that for cats and dogs and other animals and think it's great. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, there are a lot of child-free people that don't want to have to care for any other living things, and they want complete freedom. I think it's great that we have the choice.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, adoption of any animal, it's just like child adoption. It's a choice, and you think long and hard. Do I really want this? Because a pet is
a lifetime commitment.
Yeah, it is
for the
a
life
lifetime
of that
commitment.
pet.
Absolutely.
Nothing pisses me off more than the dog got sick and it's too expensive. We're just going to get rid of them. Or we have a baby now, so we're going to take the cat to an animal shelter.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
Just once, I'd like to see the opposite of that. Well, our cat is allergic to our kid, so we're going to be putting the kid up for adoption.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, for me personally, I've been keeping hamsters for 7 years. As an adult, I love hamsters. I think they're great. I had them when I was a kid too, and they're good pets, low maintenance, quiet. Take care of them. They're cute.
Mm-hmm.
They don't require a huge outlay of time. And at some point in the future, might want to look into house rabbits, or cats or dogs. It's nice to have the option.
Yeah, I've lived with a cat for 12 years, and she was wonderful. All you got is litter box, food, and that was it. They're cats are okay companions. They've got they're
independent.
The royalty thing going.
I like the idea of a pet that's not constantly dependent on me for reassurance.
Yeah, and dogs are always happy to see you. I have never met a dog that was not ecstatic to see his owner.
Doesn't matter if you go out for 5 minutes to get the mail. You come back, oh my God, you're home! Oh my God!
Yeah, that's great. That's what I love about dogs. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what the future holds with pets, but right now we've got 2 hamsters. And we'll see, we'll plan and see where we are and what's in the area and, what kind of house we're going to rent or whatever. Yeah. Any questions, comments, anything you want me to talk about in the next video, leave it in the comments.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
We'll respond. Bye.